Hey everybody, my name is Chase Pipes and welcome to a special presentation of Chasing History. Now, a few weeks ago, we had the opportunity and the privilege to interview one of the great collectors of our time, Mr. Don Miller. Now, Don Miller is an amazing artifact collector, but also an amazing person. His life story could make up 3 movies, a lot better than the Hobbit series. But one of the things that we want to do is we want to share with you an interview that we did with Don back during the Collinsville show that we were at. A lot of people don't know about Don is not only is a collector of artifacts, but he also served our country during World War II. He was a member of the Manhattan Project, a project in which a lot of secrecy about the members involved, still even to this day, it is around. So Don is credited with being the guy that pressed the button for the first, third, fifth, I think, and 6 nuclear bombs that were ever blown up in the history of humanity. I mean, that's amazing. And he's also an artifact collector. We sat down with Don and we did a little bit of an interview. Now, one thing that I want to stress is we were in the middle of the show. There were lots of people, lots of noise, and we tried our hardest to do a decent video. But it just, and it's our fault. We just didn't get the interview, a good enough interview to honor Don. We had intended on going back up and seeing Don again and sitting down and doing a proper interview. Unfortunately, we don't know if we're going to get this chance or not. So a lot of you may know that Don Miller is right now in the media. He's being investigated by the Federal Bureau of Investigation for collecting artifacts, his collection. We don't know what he was accused of. We don't know. All that we know is that there's a lot of federal agents around his house, and that they are going through a collection that he had, artifacts that he's been collecting for over 80 years. Don's 91 years old. We don't know if we'll get the chance to interview him again, but what we wanted to do is we wanted to show what we have. It's, like I said, it's not great, but it's better than nothing. And, you know, Don is an amazing person. We're privileged to have this video. So, from Smoky Mountain Relic Room, Chasing History, and Arrowheads.com, we'd like to show you guys this video. So, enjoy. Alright guys, welcome to the Collinsville, Illinois show. We're here outside of St. Louis. My name is Chase Pipes with Smoky Mountain Relic Room and Chasing History, and we're here with Don Miller. Now Don Miller is a very renowned artifact collector, but one thing that Don Miller is probably most famous for, and this is the man, this is the guy that pushed the button to the very, what was it? It was the very first atomic bomb. It was bombs number 1. What were the other ones? 1, 3, 4, and 5. Now on that site, there was a native site you were telling me about one time. What were can you tell us a little bit about that?
Down in the desert, down in the southern part of Mexico, a place called Trinity. And this was the place where the very first bomb was tested on a 100-foot tower and was followed by several other atomic bombs or hydrogen bombs. I later returned to the United States, and I went back to Los Alamos, where more atom bombs were fired by other people. I personally knew J. Robert Oppenheimer, Hfgbis, a lot of European atomic physicists, and finally wound up putting to rest most of the atomic bombs that were dropped from one direction or the other. So I have a doctoral degree. I went to 20 universities, and I continued on until I graduated with a PhD from Purdue University. So I had a big experience for That's 10 years. 10 years. So that's my experience in World War II. Thank you.
Don, we really appreciate you taking the time to sit down and talk with us. And we'll sit down and we'll do another video here at another show, and we will thank Don. Don, thank you very much for everything that you've done for us, and more importantly, the friendship. We appreciate the friendship. So, all right, guys, thanks, appreciate it. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. We really appreciate it. So, when we get a chance, we're going to sit down and do an interview with Don. He's an incredible collector, and seriously, one of the most knowledgeable people that I've ever been around about artifacts from around the world, and especially about the history that he lived, the history of the Manhattan Project. So he's just an amazing person, and I cannot wait to sit down and do a proper interview with him. So stay tuned with us. Here in the next couple of weeks, we've got some awesome episodes that we're going to do. We're going to do some great histories on the Spanish in Tennessee. I know, Spanish, conquistadors, Tennessee. It's crazy. So we've got a lot of great episodes coming up. So stay tuned with us. Follow us on Facebook, Smoky Mountain Relic Room, and on Chasing History. Follow us on YouTube. We will never, ever, ever be on Twitter. So don't worry about following us there. So anyway, you guys keep hunting. Remember, make the world a better place just one person at a time. Be good to yourselves. Be good to others. Be good people. And how do you know where you're going unless you know where you've been? It's in studying and understanding the mistakes of the past which prevent the failures of the future. So, history rocks. Woohoo! Thanks, guys. And one more thing. Here's the thing, is we're not political. We're not trying to get political. We don't want to be political. But, I know there's a lot of people that are watching this that have seen the news, that's read the news, and everything surrounding what's going on with Don. Whatever your views are, Don Miller is an incredible person, and we at Smoky Mountain Relic Room support Don 110%. So there's a lot more that can be said, but we don't want to get up on a stuff. So anyway, we really appreciate you guys following us, and no matter your views, try to support Don. He's 91 years old, and he supported our country at a time during World War II, and in a way that we needed it the most. So don't ever forget that. He is a living member of that greatest generation that did the greatest thing that generation did. So keep that in mind. We support Don. You guys should too. So anyway, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Keep up with us. We're going to do a lot more fun things here in the future. History rocks.